I'm your host, Logan23, and you're joining me for the Heist, Monaco. Chapter 1. What could possibly go wrong? Manhattan, New York. You stride through the lobby doors of an upscale high-rise in the heart of the city. The occasional well-dressed tenant passes you by, idly going by about their business. I'm in. It's a nice place. It's got the stellar laptop selling vibe, but it's nice. Rye, do you copy? From your hidden radio earpiece, you hear the voice of your best friend and literal partner in crime. Read you loud and clear, John. Welcome to Carlisle Tower, 50 stories of luxury apartments and home to our Mark. He should be making an appearance any minute now, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm right out front on my motorcycle if you need a daring rescue. I think I'll just be fine. Heads up, I've got eyes on the Mark. Watch as a stern, suited man walks out of the elevator and strides up to the guard at the front desk, snapping to get his attention. Hey you, look alive. I don't pay your salary so you can slack off and drink free coffee. You don't give us free coffee. What was that? Did you tell me how to run my building? I don't need to hear every schmuck mouth with an opinion. This is an open mic night. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Carlo scoffs and heads for the door, almost ramming your shoulder in the process. A real winner. Barry Carlaw, corrupt pharmatech billionaire and weapons-grade douchebag. Off his nightly massage appointment, right on schedule. Now that he's gone at this time of night, we've got 5 guards on rotating patrol throughout the building, 1 stationed at the front desk. We'll need to somehow get access to his computer. Leave that to me. I'll distract him. You stride casually up to the guard. He barely looks up from his desk, casting you a lazy, uninterested glance. Can I help you? Certain choices throughout the story can increase your heist score. Here comes one now. Excuse me. You look like you could use a break. I know that look. That my boss is a jerk and I'm completely done with this day look. That obvious, huh? I mean, you work for Carlisle. A rich, entitled boss has gotta be the kind of the worst. It's unbelievable. You know he doesn't even let us do coffee runs? There's a cafe 2 doors down. That's insane. Screw him. You should go right now. You know what? I should. Screw him. The guard stands and strides out the door with a proud purpose. Almost too easy. Your high score increased. The score will determine which one of the multiple endings you see at the end of the book. Waiting until the lobby is empty, you swing around to the front desk and access the guard's computer. Alright, Rye. In position. Disabling the security alarms on the roof now. Perfect. If my memory serves, the security cams on the south side of the penthouse level are set to go dark for a system reset. Precisely during the gap in the security rotation schedule. Clockwork. You remember all that. Amazing, how the hell do you do it? If I ever tell you when intelligence is a turn on, you're a real nerd, man. It's amazing. Natural talent, years of practice. Also take my vitamins. With a few clicks, you disable the alarm on the roof. Roof is clear. Aris, you're up. It's about time. It's freezing up here. Breaching the air duct system now. I'll be in Carlisle's apartment faster than you can say B&E. Downstairs, you head into the elevator and press the button for the penthouse level. Good, because I'm on my way up. Up here is just as fast as placing those explosives. Trust me, you do not want to rush me. C4 placement is an art. Too little, we risk raising alarm for no reason. Too much, and we know, take the building down. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, I'm in place. Carlisle's safe is exactly where Rye said it would be. Setting the charges now. Sure, you don't want me to demolish his building? Or at least his living room? Not too late. Eris, love a woman capable of mass destruction. I'm glad you're on our side. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Eris, I can still hear you, and I know you're not flirting with John in front of me. I can't turn off his natural charm, but don't take my word for it. John, why don't you set this boy straight? Settle down, you two. Rye, you know you've always been my favorite. Eris is a little more my speed. I love all you degenerates equally. The last thing I'm going to do is play favorites with you two. Ever the diplomat. Looks like we gotta put this on hold, Eris. Alright, I can take a hand. But I'm gonna pull into the lead one day. You just watch. Suddenly a fourth voice rings out over the radio. Hi. I'm still here. Don't we have a job to do? Carlisle's vehicle has left, and all's clear in the back alley. If anyone wanted to know. Stay cool, Ansel. You're not a two-bit criminal anymore. You're with us. You'll at least be a three-bit in no time. Haha, I'd better be. I'm tired of people talking about me like I'm supporting cast all these years. John's the mastermind. Rye's the genius. Eris is the explosive prodigy. Oh, and Ansel's here too. I'm not gonna botch this just because you guys were messing around. My reputation's on the line. You'd have to have a reputation first. Relax, Ansel. We're professionals. Act like it. I don't tolerate infighting in my crews. Right. I got it. If everyone plays their part, you'll make a name for yourself in no time, Ansel. Alright, team. Where are we? Charges are set, baby. I'm in place. Say the word. On my count. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Open sesame. Boom. Vroom. You hear Rye's motorcycle rev with an earth-shaking roar, echoing off the surrounding buildings and setting off a catacomb of wailing car alarms, muffling the sound of the simultaneous explosion in the penthouse above. Like music. Looks like all eyes are on Rye's distraction, as expected. Eris, I'm on the penthouse level. Knock knock. The front door of Carlisle's apartment swings open, and Eris greets you with a smile. Come on in. I'll have some heavy lifting for you. Well, Eris is deeper into the lavish apartment and straight into an office where the smell of smoke still hangs thick in the air. Behind a desk, a massive safe embedded in the wall gapes open, revealing neat bundles of cash, stacks of gold bars, and the largest diamond you've ever seen. Carlisle's diamond. You take the glittering gem in your hand. Hell of a rainy day fund. Of course Carlisle's kept a vault of treasure like Scrooge, goddamn McDuck. He's also grossly overcharges sick patients for meds, if you need more reason to hate him. As you and Eris begin loading the contents of the safe into a duffel bag, Ansel calls out over the radio. Guys, we've maybe got a problem. Carlisle is back in the building. What? Ansel, you were supposed to be monitoring him. I was, and now I'm monitoring him screaming at security. Looks like he knows something's up. Our timetable just got significantly altered. John, what's the call? We got what we came for. We split up, meet at rendezvous point. Rye, you got something? I've set a safe house hidden away. Sending y'all the coordinates. Eris, take the fire escape as planned. What about you? How are you getting out of here? I could orchestrate a diversion, use the fire alarm to my advantage, or maybe one of your explosives. Eris pulls a flashbang grenade out of her pocket. I've got it if you want it. Is there a plan B? I guess, alternatively, I could run like hell and hope for the best. Unlock the premium to pull off a daring escape with a little more flair and earn extra heist points in the progress. Or process. Run. You rush out of the hallway with duffel bag in hand and Eris in tow. Don't be a hero. See you when we're richer. With a salute, she turns and runs as you make your way towards the elevator. You're almost there when the elevator door slides open and Carlisle strides out flanked by 2 security guards. What do I even pay you for? Someone trips a silent alarm and you haven't even gone up to check my apartment? I stepped out to grab some coffee, which I paid for myself, by the way. Then, all of a sudden, some guy on a motorcycle was causing a disturbance outside. My fist is going to cause a disturbance on your unemployed face if someone has touched any of my property. You sprint towards them at full speed. Coming through! Hey, you, hold it! You bear onto them clumsily, knocking Carlisle back. Ugh! Stop right there! The guard grabs you in a tight bear hug. You struggle against his grip until you finally wrestle free. You stumble in the elevator and slam a button, shutting the door behind you. Not my most graceful escape. Soon you rush out to the street, darting around the corner, eyes searching warily. Already the sounds of sirens approaching in the distance. Security's on high alert. No doubt this party's about to be crashed. Just then, Rye zooms up on his motorcycle, engine rumbling. Need a lift? Only if I'm driving. And what makes you think I'm gonna let you do that? Maybe the $1 million diamond in my bag? Fair point. Rye scoots back, making room for you in front. You rev the engine and speed off. Later, you pull over on a quiet, nondescript street in Brooklyn. We're clear. Quick thinking back there. Nearby, Eris steps out of her getaway car, barely containing her grin. Cutting it close there, huh? You hear the shutting of a car door as Ansel steps out of his own car not far away. She's right. It was way too close. You at least got the take right. Of course we got it. With John at the helm, was worried for a second. This is amazing. Can I see? And Ansel the bag, and his face lights up as he opens it to look inside. It's all right there, the nest egg Carlisle's been hoarding from all his corrupt dealings. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be free and clear and ridiculously rich. It's all right there in the bag. Perfect. The police will be eating out of my hand when I give this over to them. What are you talking about? Ansel, what did you do? Exactly what you said I would. I'm making a name for myself. The blue and red lights and blaring sirens are approaching police cars, crescendo all around you. Patrol cars speed into view from all directions, screeching to a halt to form a tight ring around your vehicles. Ansel, you went to the cops? You're damn right I did. You always did teach me that backup plan, John. Ansel, why? After all these years living in your shadow as a 2-bit forger, making fake IDs, doing the grunt work, never getting recognition I deserve, no more. With the deal I've cut, I'm going to be the man who caught the 3 of the greatest thieves in the world. You haven't thought this through. Do you even know what your next step is? Of course I do. Stop talking to me like some rookie. I parlay this deal into fame, glory. I come out looking like an expert, a hero. Does that sound like someone who hasn't thought it through? I just wanted you to blab about your plan, you idiot. Ah, always working some angle. Here you stand back to back, searching desperately for a way out. You don't have to do this. It's already done. Who do you think tipped Carlisle off? Ansel, you're gonna go down for this, you hear me? I'm going to completely take you apart. I'd say you're a little too short on time for that. All that's left is to turn yourselves in. Ansel saunters over to the police barrier as the cops shout orders for you to surrender. Admit it. I've beaten you. I've outsmarted the great John. We're not beaten yet. What? Rye, give me our best route out of here. It's not looking too good. With police response time, patrol patterns, reinforcements will be here in seconds. We're not getting out of here without some sort of cover. Then it's a good thing John told me to have a plan for everything. Eris nods at her car, and you notice the block of C4 pinned to the undercarriage. See? I listen sometimes. She reveals the detonator in her palm. Eris, wait! I can stall them. It'll give you two enough time to get out of here. I know you've done the math in your head, Rye. We're not all making it out. Take John and run. I'll keep them occupied. Eris, you'll get caught and locked up. You'll figure something out. Unlike Ansel, I actually trust you, John. Wait! Sorry, boss, she's right. I'm getting you out of here. You hesitate, but only for a moment. As the police close in all around you, Rye urges you onto his motorcycle. You take the front seat and rev it to life. You choke the throttle and the motorcycle speeds away. Looking back, you see Eris lift the detonator switch as the police close in on her. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals! Oh ho ho. Oh, you used the lime. Brrr. The entire scene flashes with a light as thunderous fireball blossoms from Eris's getaway car. The cops are thrown into panic, giving you the opening you need to escape. Before long, you're zooming down the city side streets, the lights, sounds of Ansel's trap fading in the distance. Don't worry, John. We'll make it out. We lay low, we live to fight another day. You're damn right we're going to fight. We won't stop until Ansel pays for this. 3 years later, somewhere in the Caribbean. Sitting in the soft sand, you look out over the water. You open your untraceable phone and check the FBI's list of the most dangerous and wanted thieves in the country. Once again, searching to see if your name is still on the list. What's that guy gotta do to drop off the radar? You look over your shoulder, scanning a mostly deserted beach before putting the phone back into your bag, nestled among fake passports and stacks of emergency cash. Laying back to rest, you close your eyes before long. John? Sudden bit of shade blocks your sunlight. I think you've got the wrong person, but if you're looking for a boat rental, I can recommend a good spot. Actually, I got a recommendation for you. Some light reading. Soft thud sounds in the sand beside you. Crack in the thieves' code. Ansel Crane. What? You look up to see a familiar face smiling down at you. As far as laying low goes, not a bad setup you got up here. Damn, I thought it was either her or someone else. You stand to greet him. Rye, where have you been? What took you so long? I missed you. Where have you been? Oh, you know, a dozen different cities under a dozen different names. But today, I'm glad to be here. You pick up the book in the sand. Is this the book by Ansel for real? I've been underground for a long time. Unfortunately, after the New York job, Ansel went public and wrote a tell-all. He's touting himself as a former thief turned good, who's now revealing every trick of the trade he's ever learned. So much for honor among thieves. The worst part is, people are buying it. The public believes he's some genius security expert who can stop any theft. He's built a whole career out of it, practically a celebrity. He's dealt a blow to every thief in the game. Speaking of other thieves, Dominic thinks, what's the latest on it with Eris? Still locked up. Maximum security somewhere. Authorities have been tight-lipped on the details, but I think I have a lead on location. This isn't right. I'll never forgive Ansel. Don't you worry, he's gonna get his. I need to get back. I can't stay in hiding any longer. I thought you might say that. A hint of a grin appears on his face. I know that look. You've already got something planned, don't you? Oh, I've got a lot of things planned. We're gonna make this right. But first, you see his eyes drift over to a beachside bar where servers carry festive, tropical drinks to the clientele. Why don't we grab a drink tonight? Catch up. I haven't seen you in 3 years. I want to tell you what I've been up to. Reminisce about the old times. Can we slow down and pretend we're not running for our lives for a second? There's a lot I want to get off my chest. Unlock the scene to spend more time with Ryan and learn more about his high time and right-hand man. Ah, you have quite the nice abs, good sir. Decline to drink with Ryan. Maybe when this is all over with, we'll have time to slow down, but there's still so much we need to do. Ryan nods gravely. You're right. That's why I came to get you. How did you even know where to find me? Please, we've been hustling together since 5th grade. We said we'd become master criminals together, and that we'd get rich enough to move my mom out of Reno. And you're right, she's living the good life in Pasadena now. I also said we'd have a yacht with video arcades. We were 10, right? What's your point? The point is you're my partner. I know how you operate, where you'll go, what you'll do next. Speaking of which, what did you have planned next? I leans in, lowering his voice. We build a crew. We do one more job, one job that scores us the biggest payday we've ever seen, and completely destroys Ansel Crane in the process. You're serious? One job? What score could possibly do all that? A familiar look spreads across Rye's face, one of knowing, determination, and almost devious mischief. We're gonna steal the crown jewels of Monaco. Monaco, excuse me. Next time on The Heist. Chapter 2, are we really doing this? I mean, are we? Okay, so, not a bad book. Kind of enjoying it so far. Chapter 2 is released today as well. So, firstly, I'd like to say thank you all for watching my content. It's very much appreciated. So, I wanted to let you know that we are running a charity event from December 12th through the 27th on Twitch. That pretty much any bit cheers that are made on the channel using the hashtag charity or the charity cheer mode will support the directrelief.org. And pretty much 20% of every, pretty much any and all bits will automatically be donated to them. And basically any donated portion will come straight from Twitch. So think about that. Especially if you want to go ahead and give to yours truly as well as give to a charity, head over to our Twitch channel anytime between December 12th and December 27th. I'm proud to team up with Twitch for that. And without further ado, please head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And I'll catch you guys back here, hopefully very shortly, for Chapter 2. Peace out.